Spiros, what did I tell you before
Yes.
you came to Santorini?
Okay. So we had a lot of discussions about what's going to happen and what's not going to happen. However, what you certainly said was that once you come here and you come back to your own city, you're going to land clients and
Yes,
you're going to make money with copywriting.
exactly. And what happened?
So yesterday, I closed a deal with a big guy. I'm not going to give so many details, but let's just say that he's a big crypto guy who's coming up internationally right now, and he's going to crush all crypto offers out there. I genuinely believe that. And basically, the position is like community manager and CMO as my first ever client, my first ever deal.
Without experience,
Without experience.
without client
yes.
results.
Without client
English
results.
is English your first language?
Apparently not, because my birth certificate says Greek and handsome.
Do you have your driver license?
Yes,
Okay.
I have it for like 7 months.
Okay. When I reached my first 10K, I didn't have my driving license yet. But bro,
No.
in this interview, I want to break down everything you did, how you did it, so everybody watching this can do the same potentially.
Fantastic. Let's
So-
get into it.
If you haven't watched our previous interview, you should go ahead and watch it. It's in my channel. It shows you how he went from getting scammed by one of these copywriting goats, the gurus, to booking 2 sales calls in just a few days, to now booking a lot more sales calls and actually closing a CMO client, his first client, without experience. So now he's gonna walk us through it, and I bet everybody watching this is gonna get a lot of gems from it. So Spiros, I'll give the mic to you.
Okay, so first things first, what we have to understand is that when you want to land clients, you have to understand what type of skills you have. So when we came back from Santorini, we all decided that we're gonna go work harder. Basically, the message behind us is we can work and have more hobbies and more time to ourselves. However, what we decided as a team, personally, the Greek guys, is that we're gonna work our ass off and basically try to scale our businesses as fast as possible, while also maintaining the quality. So when we came back, what first happened was, instead of working 4 to 6 hours, we all went working full days, like 10, 12, even 14 hours, killing ourselves basically, standing on the laptop all day long and going to the gym or fighting, as our friend here who's going to be a champion in the next few years. So what basically happened is we sat down, we discovered new outreach angles specifically for each person. And our goal was to do as many outreaches as possible while maintaining the quality and have specific based outcomes so that the person getting outreach to was intrigued enough to say yes to the loop. Now, specifically, this took a little bit of time. Now, of course, I didn't start booking sales calls right from the get-go. On the first week, I had to tweak the angle itself, had to talk a little bit about it. We had to talk about the mindset behind the outreach, which basically is that you have to do it many times and it sucks, but if you do it enough times, you're gonna land clients eventually. And we also had to tailor down the outcomes and understand what the business owner wants. So basically, a lot of guys on outreaching to clients, they don't really understand what the business owner wants. They say, oh, he wants more money, right? No. More money is just the tip of the iceberg, let's just say. So they want more money. They want you to save their time, which is, for me, by far, it's more important than just making them money. Because let's think about it for a second. You're dealing with entrepreneurs that are making millions of dollars a year.
Yep.
Or let's say are about to make millions of dollars per year. Yep. So these type of people are very busy. They're working all day. And when it comes to scaling their info offers, sometimes it can be very difficult because they have actual other type of businesses to focus on, like the client that I landed recently. And our goal is to come in, make sure that we help them make more money, but also save their time so that they can allocate it to something else in their business, or maybe just because they want to spend more time with their family. So this is very important to understand. And also, what's also very important to understand is that you need to follow up with all the prospects, all of them. Follow up time and time again. Like, the reason why I got on a call with this specific client is because I sent a loom that was tailored to what he needed. It also helped me flex my skills and my intelligence. He was interested. He didn't get back at me because he was busy, but me being persistent and following up with him made him even more interested. And he said, speak with my CMO. Okay. So I spoke with the CMO. She really liked me. She said, I need your resume. I'm going to shoot it over to my guy and we're going to reach out to you for another call. Yesterday, I hopped on another call with the HR guy and the CMO. They basically said that you're hired. They asked me when you're ready to start and all of that stuff. And what would you like to do? And I said, I'll do everything. I don't care. I'll just come in, help you, take time off your plate and take stuff and do it on my own. And they basically said, when are you ready? I said, ASAP. So right now, in a few days, I'll speak with the CEO himself, and then we're going to start working. Yep. Now, the compensation, I'm not going to say it because I don't really like talking about money and stuff yet. So,
but it's more than 4 figures, is it?
It is.
Okay. So
it is.
More than an average salary, just for a few hours.
Yes, more than an average salary. So
just for a few hours of work. No 40 hours a week.
Few hours of work, and let's just say that we're not stopping here. Okay, this is our first ever deal. You know, it's one of the hardest positions given to my experience, given the fact that I have little to no experience, because most copywriters in their first year, they don't specifically land CMO roles. They go like, maybe they'll write some emails, maybe they'll write some captions, maybe they'll write some ads, some stuff like that, super simple. While me, I'm gonna have to do other more complicated stuff like set up funnel, have more marketing thinking outside of the box,
strategy,
looking at metrics, managing teams.
Yeah.
You know, and at the age of 19, it's basically unheard of for most guys out there.
Yeah.
So it's very exciting. I'm really looking forward to tackle this position, make sure that I make money. You know, I know that I can do it. I have a very good mentor right by my side, so no matter what, I can crush it.
Of course you can, bro. Of course we will. And what I love most is that for most people, it's just getting the first client. And once you get the first client, then it's an upward spiral, bro. Like
yes.
All you need is to get the first client. Prove to your mind,
yes.
to prove to your limiting beliefs and to your 7-year-old kid who got bullied, whatever, or has limiting beliefs, that you can actually do it, and you're not the person that everybody around you talks about. Because everybody around you, at least in my case, kept reinforcing that, oh, you're not this person, can you really make money? Don't believe everything you hear online. Is this even real? Get a fucking thing. Copywriting is, or the new age bullshit. Like, copywriting is too saturated. And every time I hear this, I'm like, bro, everything is saturated. It's not copywriting that's saturated. Okay. Amazon FBA is saturated. Working a 9-to-5 job is saturated. Having a business is saturated. Having a local business is saturated. Having a fucking fighting gym is saturated. Having a coffee shop is saturated. Like anything you can think of, it's saturated.
Yes.
So with that mindset that copywriting is saturated, don't do anything. Just sit there, cry in your bed. Nobody cares. So
exactly.
So what do you feel like is the biggest thing that helped you?
The biggest thing that helped me was A, have the right guidance. B, being able to execute. So for some guys,
okay, I want you to go deep into both. What do you mean? The right guidance, or you mean the right action?
Having the right guidance. Okay. You can work as hard as you want, but if you don't have a person next to you who's doing better than you, and can show you the way and can share the knowledge that he has and can make sure that you're gonna crush it no matter what, it's basically just gonna take you longer. So it took me a year to land a client. Okay, some of you who don't have a mentor right now, it may take you longer. It may take you less because you might be a little bit lucky. But essentially, having the right guidance is super important. With that also goes having the right people around you, because, when I know that I'm talking to a guy who is 21, is driving his dream car at 21, he's gonna buy a next car soon enough, which is gonna cost a lot of time.
Okay, no more flexing about me. Please, I feel
and
I'm blasting,
he's also a pro
bro.
fighter. And he's also a pro fighter, because we have to face it. That's just the truth. It's not me flexing, okay? When you know that this type of guy is working his ass off and he has results, and he knows people that are also doing the same thing and they have the results, you'd be very stupid to sit and say, no, I'm not gonna work. I'm not gonna listen to you. You would be very stupid. Just saying that. And you'd also be very stupid to listen and not apply his feedback that he's giving. So that's the first thing.
What do you think about before you continue? What do you think about mentors who have stopped gaining experience in the game? Let's say, for us specifically, gurus who land a few clients, then they stopped working with clients, and now they're just selling copywriting offers.
Okay.
They're not working with clients anymore. What do you think about them?
Okay, so I'm gonna go wild on this one because we have discussed this off camera. So my wild prediction is that in the next 5 to 10 years, most of these gurus will not exist. Like, you'll see them right now flexing their Lamborghinis, their rented stuff, used Rolex that they bought. But these guys, they're not gonna exist for way too long. Because guys like us who are out there gaining real experience, working and actually trying to understand what the business wants, what can we do to improve the business, and what can we do ourselves to position ourselves as the people who can improve the business that we're outreaching to. That takes a lot of effort. So I'm not gonna say that it's bad to make money online. It's cool. We're all doing that. But I will say that if you're out there trying to get out the easy way by just selling a course, by pretending that you know stuff, and by flexing a lifestyle through content, it's just not gonna last that long, because guys like us who are animals and are eating shit with a spoon and are becoming the G's of the market, when we nail down the content as well, you won't have a chance. Okay, we will be there, we'll crush the market, because nobody knows how much effort we're putting inside ourselves and to improve our skills daily. Nobody can see that. They're thinking that, okay, he's just sitting on a laptop. No, motherfucker, I'm not just sitting on a laptop. I'm building an empire. Enough said.
I agree with everything you said. I think there's nothing wrong with selling courses and mentorships. I do too. The only difference is that I'm working with, and you've seen the results, bro. I took you inside the Klaviyo. I show you the millions of dollars in the fucking sale. You saw it. I saw it.
Bro, there's money everywhere.
And
there's money everywhere.
The only thing about the gurus is that they don't have the experience, so they're building everything in a shaky foundation. So it's very risky. I wouldn't do that. I don't want to. And besides that, I don't want to stop working with clients. Why would I stop working with clients? I just want to keep learning. I love learning and implementing and making. Bro, imagine getting into the fucking Klaviyo. Klaviyo is a email marketing software, if you don't know, and you get inside and you see fucking millions of dollars in sales, and you're like, from the past 30 days, and you're like, shit, that's some money. I saw one of the clients, the last year, they made like, I get inside the fucking Klaviyo and they had like $20-50 million in sales, and I'm like, bro, I'm broke. What the fuck is happening? I'm broke.
Let's think about it for a second. We are some kids from Greece, essentially. You're 21, I'm 19. So basically, it makes no sense for us to be managing this sort of money at that age. Think about it. Like, I am a kid who has been raised in a rural city in Greece with barely more than 200,000 people. Okay, so it's basically a big village.
200,000? That's too much, bro.
Bro, if you compare it to Athens and Thessaloniki, it's nothing.
If you
Okay,
compare it to
so-
Santorini, bro, 15,000 people.
Okay, fair enough. So, if you've been raised in those type of environments, okay, where the population is limited, so to say, there's a specific culture and specific beliefs around that culture, and people say to you, you should go get a job, you should go get a degree. Like me, I'm raised in a middle class family. My father is working a job, my mother is working a job. So my destination and my path is basically become an average guy who's working a job and he's earning an average wage. But right now, the game has changed. I've shifted that with the years of work, and I'm in a position where I'll be managing, let's say, a lot of money. And this is just a start. It's not just, oh, one client and we'll stop working. No, this is just a start. Okay. It's very, very different. It's like you feel that you have authority and that you're somebody else, because most people your age are not doing that. They're just sitting around, being in uni, going out on the weekends and drinking, smoking, and all of that stuff.
Yep.
But there's also a lot of pressure. Like, Orestes, if I told you that at the age of 21, you would be working with clients that make $20 to $50 million per year, what would you tell me? Honestly, what would you tell me?
Bro, I've said this before. Fucking liar. I call you a liar.
Yes. And not
Fucking
only
liar.
that, even if you believed that you would be there, wouldn't you feel some type of pressure, like your heart pounding and aching and feeling like, oh shit,
Yeah.
is this really gonna be me?
Yeah.
Like,
But now it's normal. Now it's normal. Every day.
now it's normal. Like,
It's just
we're
like
getting used to the pressure.
Yeah.
We're getting used to it. And as we're trying to climb the ladder, try to make more money, work with bigger clients, gain more skills, the pressure gets even higher because people say, oh, you're making money, now it's fine. No, motherfucker. Just because you make money doesn't mean that,
Yep.
hey, you can do fuck all. You still have to join the meetings, you still have to be sharp, not drink too much, not sit on your ass all the time, not watch TV and all of that stuff.
Yep.
You have to be sharp. You have to be on point. You have to show up on time, being able to deliver. You know, if something goes wrong, you have to reevaluate, talk with your mentor or with your mentors, and go back from there, go from scratch again.
Yep.
So it's not like you make money and it's over, like these groups who just sell a course and they have money coming in the bank.
Yep. I think
You're working with clients. It's real world stuff.
yeah.
It's different.
I think the pressure, if anything, it increases. I think you just become resilient to it. The stress and the pressure. You just don't give a fuck anymore. It's like, okay, whatever. And you just become better. So you're confident. This goes back to what we said. You first need to there's a quote that I love. I don't know if this is how it's said. I think I'm paraphrasing. You first, like killing the first dragon gives you the proof that you can kill the next dragon. And I apply this for everything. Yeah.
So basically, what people have to understand is that skills and earning skills in and of itself is a difficult task. Okay, because let's give an analogy to fighting, since it's relatable with Orestes. Okay, so when you walked inside the gym first time, when you were like 16 or 18 years old, before you started becoming a professional fighter, did you know how to throw a jab?
Of course not.
No. Okay. So right now you know how to throw the jab, but that's after 3+ years of hard work, showing up every day, you know, having a mentor or your coach, who's, by the way, a G, showing you every day, hey, you need to do this, you need to change the technique, you need to use your shoulder that way. And then learning the jab, but then you're saying, okay, now you need to learn the cross, now you need to learn how to kick, now you need to learn how to elbow.
Yep.
These things aren't just being learned like this. You won't snap your finger in and it will just happen. You have to show up every day, try every day, and basically kill yourself.
Yep.
You know, an old version of you has to die in order for you to become the person that can hit people in the face and knock them out.
Yep.
Can lift a lot of weights and have an amazing physique. Can make a lot of money. Can manage a lot of money. So there's a process. And for the people that they feel like they're not really getting their best and they're not making any money with clients yet, or they don't have any clients, you have to understand that it is a game of patience. What this means, however, is that you aren't patient by sitting around and saying, okay, I'll wait.
Yeah.
I'll sit here and say, it will come to me. No.
Yeah, wait to become.
Patience, the way I see it, is showing up every day, working hard, trying your best, learning, taking feedback, which, by the way, taking feedback, especially if you're working a lot, it can feel very humbling. Very humbling. It's a very humbling experience.
Yeah.
So, doing that every single day, time and time again, and actually being persistent and understanding that if I do this on a long enough time frame, I'm gonna kill everybody. That's it.
I agree with you.
It's basically
What's there to disagree with?
nothing, bro, because, there's a big misconception in the online space that you can make money with anything easily. No, you cannot. If you want to do it the right way. If you want to do it the wrong way, you can. And you'll collapse in the next few years. But if you want to do it the right way, and you want to build a lifestyle, you want to build skills, you want to be famous, you want to have status, you want to have experience, prove that you can handle all of these things that we're talking about, and being the person that people need, aka a problem solver, you need to go through the process. Yep. You're not just gonna wake up one day and be, oh, CMO, I'm working for a multi-million-dollar law firm and I'm managing millions of dollars and they're marketing it and I'm scaling them to the moon and I'm making millions of dollars as well. No. You have to start from zero.
Yep.
Sorry, boys. That's the way the game is played.
You also mentioned the making money the right way. Should I share the story? Do you think I should share the story?
Go ahead.
From the OnlyFans guy. Okay, I'm gonna share it. Bro. So, I was starting to, a few months ago, I was starting to be the type of guy who was like, trying to optimize everything, trying to not work all day, but actually, there's a smart way to do it. And then I would stop doing the other things, and the other things were actually making me money as well, so they fucked me up. But anyway, and there's this one day that I go to the beach with my best friend, and he also brings this other guy who's making money online. He's actually in the OnlyFans space. So the moment he says this, I said, do you have your own profile as well? He says, yeah. That's not it. He's managing two top models, okay? And from each model, he is personally collecting 20K per month from each person. So that's 40K a month. 40K a month. And then he also told me about his profile. And he goes to his dashboard where you can see how much money he's making. And I shows me the screenshot, bro. And the moment I see the screenshots, I literally never wanted to go out again. I just wanted to stay in my house for the next forever and just work all day. 10K, 12K, 13K, 14K, 11K, 12K, 9K, 14K, 12K, whatever, keeps going. And guess what? He hasn't done a single thing for his page, whatever. He isn't posting anything. He's not doing anything. The last post he made was last year on June, so almost 1 month, 15 months almost. And he's still collecting 10K to 15K a month from not doing anything, from OnlyFans. And
yes,
I literally remember myself, bro. I was with my best friend. I was about to leave him at his house because we went with my car. Leave him there. Bro, I remember I've never felt so broke, and I've never been so pissed at anything. He's not doing anything. 15K just comes in every single month. And I'm like, bro, I need to become a millionaire ASAP. There's no more games. This is everything. Once this happened, everything changed for me. So, for a lot of people, they see this type of events. Some of these events happen to their lives and nothing happens. They don't treat them as such. They don't give a fuck. They don't get pissed off. They're not getting pissed off. They're not angry at their situation. And that's why they're broke. That's why one of the reasons why they're broke. They're not pissed off. Because if you're pissed off about something, you want to change it. But if you're not, you don't want to change it. Why would you want to change something that you're complacent about? You won't. And most people are complacent. They're complacent. Oh, I'm in this job, it's fine. Oh, I'm gonna get a degree, it's fine. Oh, I'm working with one client, it's fine. In your situation. No! All the clients, all the money, all the bitches, all the cars,
Yes.
everything.
Yes.
Everything.
Yes. Listen.
Do you think it's a game?
Now,
This is not game. This is no game.
yes. So, guys, listen. My friend here expressed himself a little bit wild. What I will say is that he's correct. He's 100% correct because we are just different people. Okay.
And these are the people we want near us. If you're fucking lazy, listen, if you're lazy, I don't want you anywhere near my mentorship. I don't want you anywhere near the new program that I'm launching. Super fucking low ticket, super fucking affordable. No excuses for you not to join. You're getting fucking everything. These are the things that I'm giving people inside my mentorship. And you're getting them for almost free, bro. So, if you don't have hardworking energy, if you're lazy, nowhere near me, please. Click off this video, unsubscribe from my channel, get away from here. I don't want you anywhere near me. But yeah,
So,
keep going.
What most people do not understand about us young individuals is that we have a different sort of mentality. Right now, if you tell me, Spiros, you have to commute, but you cannot use your phone to send some outreach, or you cannot use your phone to read some type of copy, or you cannot use your phone to do anything. You're just gonna have to sit there and commute by yourself and travel from Athens all the way to, I don't know, Bucharest, Romania, which is maybe 1 or 2 days by train. I'm gonna fucking kill myself. Honestly. Like, I cannot sit down and not do anything.
Yep.
Like, even if I'm tired, yesterday, I wanted to go to sleep, but before I did, I worked another hour before I did. And before that, I had woken up at 8, I had worked from 8:45 till 2:30 because I had to send some outreach, write some copy, hop on a call with a client, close him. Then once we were done, I had lunch. Then I came back, I started working again. Then we hopped on a mentorship call. We analyzed the sales call that we did. Then I went to the gym. Then I came back. Like, that's the life that I want to live, basically. Yep. Right now, like, if I want a specific lifestyle which requires money, supercars, attractive women, big houses, traveling around the world, I just have to work hard to get these things. Like, nobody's going to give them to me. You're not going to give them to me. My mother's not going to give them to me. My father's not going to give them to me. And even if they wanted to give them to me, they cannot. It's something that I have to get by myself. I have to put in the effort. And for the guys that feel like, yeah, but you have a mentor, this, that, still. Your mentor is not going to save you if you're just sitting around and doing nothing.
Yep.
It's like playing on a football team, and you're part of the best team in the world, Real Madrid, Barcelona, but you're not showing up in training every single day.
Yep.
You're just not gonna, the coach is not gonna pick you to go out on the field, play, score a goal, win the league, and gain status and make money from that by having a big contract. You have to do this by yourself. You have to get out there and try. And that's basically with anything. Like, even attractive girls, you say, oh, they're gonna come to me. No, they're not gonna come to you. You have to be dressed nice, go outside, be in shape, have a nice speech, being able to accept yourself in a specific way, being charming, have money, of course, and go up and talk to them and sometimes face the rejection. That's it. That's it. That's the game we play, boys. And if you want to join the game that we play, you have to understand what the rules are. Because if you don't understand the rules, you're basically not playing. It's just like being a blind man walking down the street. You're going to get killed eventually.
Right, I agree. Bro, most people are playing a game and they don't even know what game they're playing. They think they're playing a game, but they don't even know what game they're playing.
Yes.
It's crazy, bro. It's crazy. They don't know.
Exactly.
They don't know the rules. They don't know. They have everything working against them. They don't know what to do.
Yes.
They don't know how to outreach. They don't know how to book calls. They don't know how to close calls. They don't know how to over deliver. They don't know how to write copy. And how are you gonna do it?
No,
How are
it's
they
not
gonna
only
do
that,
it?
bro.
How would
It's
you
not
do
only
it?
that, bro.
Spiros, how would you do it if you didn't know how to do it? How would you do it? People are like, we had on the free coaching call we did for the group. People were saying, "Oh, there's no secrets. There are no secrets." And I'm like, "Yeah, of course, there's no secret email outreach template. Yeah, sure. But if there are no secrets, why aren't you closing any clients? If there are no secrets, like if you, why aren't you closing clients if there are no secrets? Because this is the example I gave them. If you don't know something, what is it to you? It's a secret. If you knew it, it wouldn't be a secret. But if you don't know it, it's a secret, right? Yeah, I'm completely against the secret DM. Yeah, there are no secret DMs. But there are secrets that you don't know. Correct?
100%.
How many things weren't you knowing? And how many things are secret to us right now that are keeping us from scaling to the next level?
Many things.
Many things.
Many things.
Bro, if there were no
secrets,
I would already be making 10 million a month. Why am I not making 10 million a month? Because it's something that I don't know.
Yes. So it's not just about copywriting or marketing itself. There are plenty of secrets. Like networking, for example. Networking with big millionaires or guys that are making a lot of money. So first of all, even if you know where to find them, right now you may not have the finances or a way to get in those specific rooms.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a secret. Another secret is, how do you actually network with these people? How do you position yourself? How do you show up? What type of value do you give? And how much value do you give when you're talking to these people? Another thing, some secrets. Tax, for example. Okay, some people just want to save their money, okay? And they want to do it in a legal way. But there are a lot of tax loopholes and a lot of secrets out there that you don't know unless you get in the process of finding out those things and playing the game.
Yep.
The same thing with dating. Like, you won't have experience with a beautiful woman if you don't go out there and you stay inside of your home, because people think that, yeah, all these guys do their work, they go to the gym. Cool. Yes, that's 100% correct. But we don't also forget our lives. This is super important. Now, Orestes himself, he's a little bit more strict because he has fights, professional fighter. Now, me, I'm a little bit more chill. I go sometimes outside, but I'm not fucking around. I have things to do. Yeah. And if anyone thinks that, he can waste time with us, not a fucking chance. If I think that you're wasting my time, I'm not talking to you. Peace. I have things to do. You're not, basically, we were discussing this with my father. He said, "Spiros, you haven't talked about girls recently." And I know what I'm going to say is going to sound very misogynistic, but I'm going to say it anyway. Right now, these girls don't make me money. You know, it may sound harsh, but that's the reality, because...
No, it's the truth.
Right now...
It's the truth. Do you have an OnlyFans agency? Do you have an OnlyFans agency?
I'm not having models to show themselves and make me money, or I'm not hanging around millionaires and bring some attractive women with me and give me authority to close deals with those people. So right now, they're just not adding that much to me. Like, yes, sure, I want to date, fine. But it's not my priority. It's not my priority. Yep. Like, me and you were different type of people. We are in our 20s, let's have fun. No, we are in our 20s. It's our time to put our head down for a few years, throw down second gear, go full speed, and then when we're in our mid-20s or early 30s, basically killing the competition because nobody sat down and did the work up front. That's who we are.
We already talked about the Christmas schedule. So I'm going to Thailand for 2 months to train and stuff and knock some people out there. Coming back, and then we're going to somewhere. I'm not gonna mention the name in case you fucking stalkers they're coming to us. But do you know what our schedule is gonna look like? We're gonna be working
So basically,
14 hours a day of work, 4 hours a day of having fun, 6 hours of sleep. Or maybe the last thing is gonna reverse. 6 hours of fun, 4 hours of sleep, and repeat.
oh yeah. Like
I think it's
people
gonna be
do not
fun.
understand.
I think it's gonna be very fun.
The type of lifestyle. Okay, let me stop you for a second. The type of lifestyle that we want to live requires a lot of effort. So, if you want to have a lot of cars, a lot of money, a lot of people around you, let's say, that are very attractive, and you do some stuff with them, 16 hours a day isn't enough. Like, you have to work, go to the gym, come back, deal with other stuff,
Work is
sleep.
gym is work too.
Yes. And you know what? You know what's funny, Orestes? I told you this when we were talking in the mentorship. Right now, I want to get some money, some extra money from Youth Pass. I'm actually going to blow that money and get down a kickboxing gym.
Yeah.
Now, I don't have to. I'm in the gym, I'm lifting weights, I'm building an attractive physique. Cool. But I'm not settling for anything. Okay? I'm a guy that wants to have everything. So, that requires me working out every single day, getting out of my comfort zone. I have to do martial arts for 4 years, my friend. I haven't had my ass kicked for 4 years.
No, you had your ass kicked
basically
in
right now,
Santorini. Don't lie.
bro, basically, right now I'm dancing with the devil, okay? So, I don't care, because there's a specific type of life that I want to live, and this requires me doing some specific things.
But isn't it fun?
And
Isn't it fun to work all day? I don't know why, but isn't it fulfilling? Like compare what we did when you came to Santorini, renting boats, fucking doing shit all day, going out with fucking 15 women all the time, every single day, boats, everything that any guy would want, versus sitting in your ass and working all day and knowing that you're making progress for your goals. Which one is better, and why?
the second one, because here's the thing. Sitting down and working is gonna get you the first thing.
Like,
It is gonna
that's
get
the
you
only
there.
reason we had it in the first place, because we were working
Yes.
all day before.
Okay,
That's the only reason we did it.
so let me ask you a question, Orestes. How can you, with working 8 hours a day on a 9 to 5 job, go out in summer in one of the most expensive islands in the Mediterranean? How can you go and spend thousands of dollars?
It's fucking.
Can you do that? No. Let's say you can do that.
Can you
For
rent?
whatever reason.
Can you rent boats? Yeah, of course. You can. You can probably not eat for a few weeks, a few
Okay,
months.
so
Save up.
let me
Sure,
tell
you
you.
can do it.
You
You can
do
save
it.
up.
You can do it, but you're gonna have a lot of stress. Oh, I have to pay my bills, all this, that. Listen, if you wanna do that, that's fine. If you wanna live a lifestyle in the future that has all of this, has abundance, has money, and you don't have to worry about some stuff, then yes, my friend, you're gonna have to put in the work, unfortunately. That's the name of the game. And if it requires you working 10 to 12 hours a day, going down the gym, busting yourself with weights, and even trying to get inside again martial arts and getting your ass whooped again while you were doing this in a young age and you're rusty about it, you're gonna have to do it.
That's all you need to do, really.
That's that.
Oh, that's all you need to do. That's the secret to life, actually. Everything you want is in the other side of taking action, taking more action. Do you want more girls? Take more action. Do you want to become a better fighter and become a world champion? Take more action. Do you want to land clients? Do you want to become a millionaire? I haven't become a millionaire, but that's what I think it takes. So take more action and get more feedback. That's all. That's all you need. More action, more feedback.
Take more action,
You're gonna get everything.
take more
you want.
feedback.
Everything you
Yes,
want.
and also...
And if it was easy, everybody would do it. And here's the thing. One of the things that helps me with working a lot of hours and going through shit all day, it's that this is your hero's journey. This is you being Batman right now. Literally, this is you being Batman. when his parents were killed and he went through all this shit and he went to the prison and then he met Ra's al Ghul. Whatever. Doesn't matter the story. This is your part. This is your story, your come up story, your origin story, your hero journey to becoming Batman. That's it. So that's what I'm thinking. Why? The only reason all the superheroes we watch are superheroes is because they went through all this shit. If they hadn't went through this shit and they woke up being rich, and some of these superheroes are rich, but you get the point, and they were just not going through any shit, had an easy life, would they become superheroes?
No. And let's just think about this for a second, the rest is. I'm going to say this again because this is a super important factor for all the people outside, out in the world and watching this video to understand. So, I'm 19, you're 21. Okay. If you look around, and most people our age, it is unreasonable, even to the stage that we are right now, it's unreasonable for us to be here. It's not normal.
Yep.
Okay. It's not normal. So even that sets you apart from most guys. Now, what most people have to understand is that if you're playing an actual game which requires effort, business requires effort, it requires patience, and it requires perseverance, basically understanding that it's a game of survival and the fittest will survive, which is the same thing with fighting. It's unreasonable for you to think that at 19 or 21 you're gonna have everything. It's basically unreasonable. Okay, now, of course, because we're egotists, this sometimes hurts us a little bit. However, what we have to remind ourselves every single time is that now we're acquiring the skills, now we're becoming the person, and in the future, once we become the person and the money's gonna come in, which, as you all may know, money amplifies, we're gonna be 10 times what we are right now. So let's say, Orestes, Muay Thai champion, copywriting, marketing skills, content skills, plus money, super Orestes Iliou, super Muay Thai fighter, super marketer, super content creator.
Mm-hmm.
Spiros Teriottis. It's exactly the same thing.
Yep.
Like, all these guys that say, "Oh, I'm gonna throw all my money to crypto." Cool, but in order for you to get rich with crypto, you also have to be lucky, because they say, "Oh, crypto is work." Yeah, it's work if you catch a pump and you make $1 million like this, and you didn't have to try to learn skills. It's work. It's work, and it's also work because you sat down all day and you didn't see the light of Earth. It's work.
Everything.
No, it's not.
Your entire life should be work. I feel like the sooner people realize this, the sooner they realize that you just need to go through shit, you just need to keep working, you just need to go through the hero's journey. I feel like the sooner they accept it, the sooner they're gonna land the clients, the sooner they're gonna become richer, the sooner they're gonna have their dream car, the sooner they're gonna be wearing one of the luxury watches, the sooner they're gonna get everything they want. You just need to accept this truth.
Okay, also, let us make something clear. Like, because we like to be honest, okay? Work sometimes isn't fun. Let's just face it.
Yep.
Okay? Who wants to wake up at 6 a.m. like Orestes and work all day, train 2 times a day, come back home and do that every single day, time and time again? Nobody. Okay? So, what you have to understand is that, A, we're also having a little bit of fun ourselves, like we're talking right now, we're shooting the shit, we're sending some weird messages on our chats, we're having fun, you know. We talk to girls, no, we're not like, ooh, I'll never talk to a female again, I'll work on myself and that, no.
Basement goblin mode!
We're talking to other people, it's just less time allocated to those activities.
Yep.
Because right now, our goals are different. It's just different.
You know the crazy part? Most people focus on the girls, okay? That's what they focus on, especially in their 20s. You know the crazy part? When you stop giving a fuck about them, that's when they come to you. I'm gonna give you some very simple examples, bro. I take my dog out on a walk. I don't know if I mentioned this to you. Maybe I did. Take my dog out on a walk, and I take her leash out because I wanted to see something, her reaction. And then there's these girls, these beautiful fucking ass girls. They're sitting with a few guys that I know. And the moment I take I've never talked to those girls, by the way. I've never talked to them. I take her leash off. She starts running and stuff, around me, crying because she thought I was gonna abandon her. And I was trying to put her leash back on, but I couldn't because she was acting crazy. Bro, and the most beautiful girl from this company, she came to me and she helped me. I've never spoken to her, nothing. She came to me. And you know what I did that day? 15 hours of work a day. That's what I did. Bro, beautiful women, they can smell it. They can smell
Oh
it.
yeah.
They can smell if you're a fucking desperate ass and you're just looking and getting their attention. I went the other day.
Also,
Anyways, I'm not gonna get into that. This example is enough. I have dozens more to share with you from the last week or two. Okay, but I'm not going to. I'm not going to. All you need to know is that work all day, every single day, and you're gonna have everything you ever wanted. That's all I'm gonna say.
also, have people
And by
around
the
that
way,
do the same.
everything we're sharing it now can be applied to copywriting. Everything. This is what we're talking about. We're not talking about anything. We're talking about copywriting.
Yes. That's that. So you also need to be around the people that do the same thing. Right? Like right now, I signed my first deal. What am I gonna do in a month or so? I'm gonna come to you for a few days in Santorini. You're then gonna go in Thailand to fight with some of the best people out there. You're gonna be around killers again, so that you go on the ring whenever your next fight is, and you take home the national belt. Okay? What are we gonna do in December? We're gonna all come back together. Me, you, Jimmy, maybe your best friend. We're all gonna be in a specific city together for a few weeks, and we're gonna be working.
In one place. Bro, the world isn't ready. Do you realize that the world isn't ready for what's coming?
No. Especially the Greek market.
The Greek market, the world, they're not ready. They're not ready. And you watching this can either join us or you can keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah.
It's up to you.
Guys, all we want is have people around us that are on the same mission. Like, I don't mind that Orestes is making 20K a month, 30K a month, 40K a month, and I'm making only 1 or 2. I don't mind, because I know that if I'm around that person, I'm also gonna make that money. It's like you being in the fighting gym. If you're training with champions every single day, are you gonna become a champion? You are. On a long enough time frame, if you play the game time and time again. That's why I went out of my position to get with these people inside Santorini for a week, sit down, have a chat, shoot the shit again, say some bullshit, do a little bit of things, and then come back and keep in touch with those people, because you're part of a network, fine, but you have to meet with the people, talk to them every single day, sit down, have hard conversations, talk truth to each other. It's just not like, oh, okay, I know this guy, he's making money, cool, I know a guy who makes money, now I'll make money too.
Yep.
Boys, you have it all wrong. If you want to make money, if you want to have a really successful life, sit down, understand what is it that you really want. Because if you only want to make 10K and work 4 hours a day, fine, you can do that. Guys in your mentorship have done that, Orestes.
Yep.
Like, some people have closed deals with only working 4 hours a day. And it's fine. If they want to live that lifestyle and have money coming in the bank and being safe and working a little bit, cool. But if you want to play like a baller, like we do, the rules are different. There are different rules, there are different requirements, there are different elements to the game that we have to consider, and we have to play accordingly if we want to achieve that specific thing.
Exactly.
Or else you're not going to get it.
How can you fail with this mindset? If you have this mindset, you watching this, you're gonna fail. You're not gonna fail. It's impossible to fail. It's impossible to fail if you have this mindset. Everything comes down to your mindset. How you view the world is how you get everything done. If you believe you're not worthy enough to land clients, you're not gonna land clients. If you don't believe you can over deliver for them, you will sabotage yourself and you won't over deliver for them. Anything you believe becomes reality. That's one of the biggest things I've learned, is that your thoughts turn into reality. Whatever you believe, it can become reality. My car, I was thinking about it. I bought it. I got it. Everything you've thought, everything you have in your life, you have some manifested it in some way. Anything you have, think about it. Even the light in your background, you thought about it and you got it. Correct? Anything you have.
Exactly. What is this? So the thing with that car thing, like a few days before I closed the client, didn't I send you a photo of an Audi A7 that costs like 50 grand? And I said that I'm gonna get that car.
I think you did.
Okay.
I think you did.
Now, right now we're not in that position yet. However, soon enough, if I keep working like I am working right now, it's gonna be second nature. I'm gonna get that car at the age of 19, 20, maybe 21. I don't care. I know that I'm gonna buy a supercar. I know that in the next 10 years, I'll be driving a Lamborghini and an Aston Martin. I know that because I have seen it here.
Not in 10
like
years.
My mind.
Sooner,
and even sooner. Like, I'm saying 10 years because A, I want to sound humble, and B, because sometimes you just don't know what's gonna happen.
5 years.
Okay.
5 years.
Because
3 years max.
I'll give you an example that's related specifically. Like, I didn't go to the military last year. Okay, so I have the uni years, which is I have 5 left. Okay, basically, if I keep working like I am right now, it's more than enough for me to make a lot of money. Okay, now in the military, which I'm gonna be there for like a year or so, I'm not gonna be able to work as much. Now, does this mean that I'm gonna blow everything to pieces and say, oh no, I give up, I don't do anything? No, I'm gonna find a way to keep the money coming in. You better hope that I'm gonna do that. You better hope. Maybe I'll hire some guy to manage the business for me. Maybe I'll make, I don't know, some fucking crazy deal with some politicians here to do some shit. You bet I'll find a solution. Because that's who we are, Orestes. We are people that, if we want something bad enough, we will find a solution. We will find a solution. That's the name of the game. We find solutions. First for ourselves, and then for others. We find solutions. That's who we are. Problem solvers.
Yep.
That's who we are.
Anything else you want to say to the camera? To the viewers?
Anything
to the
else?
Audience?
Okay. So,
to the people watching this video hanging by your every last word. Do you have any feedback to give them? Anything you want to share?
Okay. So what I want to say is that, guys, understand first what you want from your life, because it's super hard to get where you want to be if you don't know where you're going and if you don't know what the image is. So first do that. Second, understand what you have to do to get there. And third, put down third gear, press the gas foot all the way to 100% and go for it.
110%, bro. Until it breaks.
Until it breaks. And if it breaks, go get another car. And do the same thing again.
Or start walking. Start walking.
Yeah, boys. You wanna become the highest earning employee in your country? You know what to do. You have to sit down, find out what you need to do to get there and do it. You wanna become a millionaire? Find a skill, get good at it, play the game, become a millionaire. That's how I see it right now. Even though we're not in that position, it's just how it is. We know the game.
So it is.
We know the game. We at least know that part. We at least know what the requirements are, and all we need to do is just put one foot in front of the other.
And never stop.
Never stop. Never stop, baby. Also, drink some fucking coffee.
Did you read?
All of it.
I was telling this to Spiros. I told him he wasn't drinking coffee. And I told him, Bro, I promise you, once you start drinking coffee, you're gonna land the client. He started drinking coffee. 2 to 3 weeks after that, he had a client. The same thing happened with
also-
Santorini. I told him, bro, you come here, we talk, and after you go back home, you're not gonna be the same person anymore.
Yes. Also, another key
Do I
thing.
keep my promises?
Yes,
That's what I wanna
you keep
share.
your promises. We all keep our promises. And
Is there any promise
one
that
more-
I haven't kept? That I gave you?
No. No. Because we are men of our word, my friend.
Exactly.
So, one last thing.
Yep.
What has helped me to get faster to where I want to get is working a lot more. So basically, if a person is working 4 hours and wants to get to 10K, but I'm working 12 hours and I want to get to 10K, I'm going to get there 3 times faster. And this is exactly proven because before I was working like 4 to 6 hours. Now I'm working 10 to 12. So when it took me like 2 months to book my first sales call, and I was working 4 to 6 hours max. Now I worked double the amount in a few weeks. In a few weeks, I booked a call after a long time, and what seemed like an eternity turned into 1.5 months of pure hard work, signing my first client. So boys, we've spoken enough. You know what to do. Take notes, watch the whole video time and time again, subscribe to Orestes, follow my fucking Instagram, and let's get into it.
Spiros, it was a fucking pleasure to have you, bro. And like, subscribe,
No,
share.
we're gonna talk soon.
Like the G said, follow our Instagrams so you know exactly what's gonna happen and how we're taking over the
Bro.
world. And you can be part of it
Yes.
too. You just have to reach out. And let's go, man.